Alright, what's happening, guys? You're sitting down here at Ringside with the real great one. Now, we're going to go over what happened on Raw. I hope everybody else watched it. They had a lot of exciting things. You know, from last week's Raw, where they ended up finishing off with Triple H helping Kevin Owens get the title, Kevin Owens started this week with a celebration. The celebration of Raw is Kevin Owens, which is now Kevin Owens is Raw. This is now the Kevin Owens Show. Forever and always, Kevin Owens is now taking over. Guys, it's amazing to see. This should have been Finn Balor. So now as you hear the boos and him not wanting to go over, him be the heel as the champ, Finn Balor would have been the exact opposite. So it's really neat to see how the WWE's playing this off. I know they're tremendously putting in effort to build these superstars the right way. And honestly, it's great to see because I haven't seen such great talent in the WWE in years. So it's good to see how they're trying to do it. Hopefully they can get rid of the freaking Miz. And they'll get the Intercontinental title back up there and put some prestige to that title again. Kind of like the days when the Warrior held it and he fought Hulk Hogan for the title. Biggest fight ever, really. Really, nothing's had hype like that. We want to get back to those days. So, you know, just touching on the Miz and Daniel, I hope Daniel Bryan doesn't actually hurt himself getting back into the ring. But I hope he does something, whether it be something small, partly, even a Survivor Series. He has a small part in it. And he gets to kick the shit out of the Miz. There has no need for anything that the Miz had to say. Daniel Bryan is a true competitor in every fashion. And if you're going to play, you might as well play at the A game and not at the Indies. So, good for you, Daniel, for standing up for yourself, Miz. You're a shithead. Can't wait till you lose the title. Get off TV. You're lucky you have a hot wife. Best thing you ever did was bring your wife on TV with you. And she's Canadian. So, just saying, and she's Canadian. But women's title, guys, you know, this thing's bouncing around like some people change underwear. But Charlotte, by far, talent, abilities, mic skills, she is the women's champ. She may be losing right now. She may lose coming up again. You know, she's going to end up probably being a 16-time world champ. They're not going to let her hold the title for 16 years straight, but she'll probably lose the title 16 more times. So little things like this aren't going to be, you know, a huge deal in her overall career because she'll probably win it back in no time. It's really exciting to see Sasha Banks come back because now the boss wants her rematch. What they do with that, I don't know. It's probably going to be a pretty good match. Their last one was insane. Crazy moves. The things these girls are doing today is unbelievable, and it's wonderful to see. It's like a different type of cruiserweight fight. Unbelievable fighting, guys. So, getting back to Raw, silly promotion at the beginning, you know, kind of with Seth Rollins getting suspended and how they play that off. You know, Mick Foley, good for you for going over, trying to let the fans know you're not going to let stupid shit like this happen, because it would have been very poor to see Seth Rollins go home for a whole week and then us have to wait a week to hear whatever's going to happen. Not one fan doesn't want him out there for 24/7 during a match. So, good to see Foley stepping up for it all. Very sad to see Charlotte losing to Bayley. Bayley's very exciting. You almost wanted to see Charlotte win today and then Bayley go over, but at the end of the day, they're going to fight at the championship at the pay-per-view, and I'm sure that Bayley will win all the way up to there, and Charlotte will probably crush her at the pay-per-view. You know, pay-per-views mean a lot, guys. Those are what go on DVDs. Those are what people buy in the future. So when you win at a pay-per-view, that puts the win streak or the mark on you. You turn around and you win or lose on a Raw, it all depends on how much the fans like you. So hopefully at this point, getting into my next point, you'll see why. You know, you have two girls who are trying their best. Wicked match, unbelievable talent and skills. Match was awesome. The entrances were awesome. Probably some of my favorite parts. But moving on, next to the entrances for Enzo and Cash, awesome. The Labor Day stuff, kind of whatever. It starts to get a little boring. Men giving babies, I don't know. It's kind of weird. But him going to give the baby to the girl in the crowd, too bad she didn't hold it a little nicer. She just kind of like let her hands go. But that was funny. You know, these guys are really putting time into their jokes, their efforts. Guys, we appreciate that as you guys as being superstars. And we love it as entertainers. So good shout out to you guys. Rising Stars, good to see you back. You're finally back without masks on. We all know your pretty faces. You've been around for a while. Go get your brother. I spit in the face of people who I don't think are cool. If I had an apple right now, I should do that for the end of the video. Getting back into it, guys. The performances tonight, unbelievable. Mic skills, great. You know, there really wasn't that much fighting, to be honest with you. It was more mic skills this week's Raw. Very funny, though. So I'll leave it at that. The New Day angle. I don't know how everybody feels about this. The New Day's an awesome tag team. It's great to see them go over. But, you know, the Doctors, Anderson and Gallo, I don't know. These guys are starting to find themselves in the WWE universe. You know, that being the tough guy all the time doesn't really do it. Having poor mic skills never helps. Being a bland fighter with body slams and a couple cheap moves, no, we need to see more. People want to see more out of you. So it's good to see them trying to be a little more humorous, trying to step out of the comfort zone a bit to kind of get into the WWE universe. Whether they hate them or love them, it's good to see them trying. So guys, good for you. Keep it up because we see great things happening there. You know, it was kind of emotional as well to see Sasha Banks come out crying, letting us know the bad news. And then when Dana Brooke come out and just interrupt her for no reason. Dana just needs to stay in the back. I don't need another Glamazon, if that's right. No, I don't think anybody even misses the Glamazon. She was a great wrestler, but we only needed one. Dana Brooke, I hope you find something soon and you stop wasting Charlotte's time. Just saying. Sasha Banks, good for you for letting her know who's the boss is and letting everyone know that as of this month, you're coming back to action. And say you were going to retire. Just say you played it off really well. Then by turning around, smashing her, and letting her know the bad news was for Charlotte, that was a good ending. Let them all know you're coming. The boss is back. You know, I guess last thing here that I will touch on before we ask about the pay-per-view is, what did you guys think about the championship match? It wasn't really for the belt or anything, but Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. Like, Sami Zayn is probably one of the most talented people out there today. Guy's got ability like you wouldn't believe. Guy has heart. You know, he's jumping around. He tries crazy stunts. But even when you've seen him come out and you see Kevin Owens, he doesn't look like a champ yet. So I hope there's something that shifts in the next few months. I hope Sami Zayn gets to make that next move so that one day he could be the Universal Champ, because he does deserve it. Definitely wanted to just touch on the pay-per-view coming up. We got Backlash and Clash of Champions. With Backlash right now coming up, it's this weekend. You got Dean Ambrose versus AJ Styles. Guys, leave your messages below. What I want to know is it too soon for Dean Ambrose to lose the title? And does AJ need to be the new face of the WWE? AJ's a phenomenal wrestler. Unbelievable what he's done. Dean Ambrose is an upcoming superstar. So, you know, unless they're trying to rip the title from Ambrose, and unless he's about to go give the dirty deeds to every superstar in that locker room, and I don't care if it's next Tuesday, I don't care if he shows up on Raw. He should actually show up on Raw. And he needs, if there's 30 wrestlers get the dirty deeds. Back in the locker room, in the parking lot, in the ring, inside the boss's office, to the boss. It doesn't matter. We need to see Dean Ambrose take it to his next level. Dean Ambrose is one hell of a talent. And right now, that one thing he's missing is to show people that he ain't stopping for nothing. And there is nothing keeping him back from winning a Royal Rumble, the main event pay-per-view at WrestleMania, taking over the show at Raw or SmackDown. He is a force to be reckoned with. Way to go, Dean Ambrose. We love you. Going in, Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt challenging Randy Orton. What is Randy Orton going to do after fighting Brock? That was in and out. Come back from injury, you get beat up, manhandled, like massacred. And then you get put into a match with Bray Wyatt, who's probably one of the best upcoming talents, unknown superstar of the league, I'd call him. Bray Wyatt is one hell of a talent. Going out there, and I bet you they're going to put on one amazing match. But where do they go from here? A lot of different things. What they're doing is how they're killing the talent with things that are going on and how things aren't progressing. You know, not to bring up Cesaro and Sheamus, but God help me, this is just getting to be one boring series. You know, sometimes you could watch the NBA or NHL finals and have more excitement than what's going on in their Game 7 series. So hopefully that changes too. But the six-man girl championship, Nikki Bella, what do you think? Is she going to be the one to win the title? Is it going to be Natalya? They're going to pick a veteran. I see a young girl winning it soon, but it's for one of the new NXT champs to come out, win the title, and next night on Raw come out and get rocked by like someone like a Charlotte, a Nikki Bella, a Natalya, a Naomi. Even though Naomi's not been on the mic lately, guys, there's nobody better than these veterans right now to help raise these talents for these girls. They're doing a wonderful job. The revolution is here. These girls are just as good as the cruiserweights. Just awesome to see. And Dolph winning the Intercontinental Championship, because at that point there's no reason for The Miz to hold it. If The Miz gets out of this for some loopy shithead kind of screw job again. Honestly, every time he comes on, it's just faster to change the channel than anything else. If he ever does Miz TV, his guests usually kick him off the show, and it's the next most exciting Miz TV because he's not there. Just saying. Keep your wife by your side. Keep those outfits coming so everybody will keep watching. Guys, that's really what I got. I hope you guys got a couple of opinions for me. Throw some stuff out there so we can have a talk this week. Make sure you watch SmackDown tonight. It will be live. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, that's Ringside with the Real Great One. Later, guys.